This is Don. Nice to see you in. Hope you all are doing well this morning. I am flying solo again. Shauna is taking the day off and taking care of some things, and so she will not be able to join me. So you have me for the day. Not for the day, for an hour or two. Hopefully everybody is doing well. Last night was quite a good night of readings, to say the least. And we actually had some mediumship stuff, but nobody was there to claim it. And that was unfortunate. But that is how things go, isn't it? So you take it as it rolls. Good morning, Star. Nice to see you. How are you this morning? Hopefully you were happy with the reading you got last night. It sounded like some good stuff is coming your way, Star. So hopefully you had a good evening after you got that good news. Hello, Kashish. Hello, Kashish. How are you? Chillin' in is your new name. Huh? Good to see you, Maria. Good to see you. Good to see you as well. Today we're going to mix things up a little bit. Good morning, Terry. Good morning, everybody else. As people pop in, good morning, Roseflower. Nice to see you this morning, and Valerie, you as well. Let's see who else. Anyway, this morning we're going to mix things up a bit. Yes, everybody is probably going to get a reading today because we are doing a one-card draw today. So if you look down here below, you'll see what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw a card for everybody. I'm not making a list. So whenever I see you pop up and I can grab your name as it pops in, then I'm going to mention that, hey, we are here. I will ask you to pick a card, pick a deck. Okay. I have 4 decks with me today. I have the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot deck. I have the Dream Keepers Tarot deck, a tarot deck that I bought recently when I was in beautiful. Look at those images. Aren't they amazing? I bought this when I was in Florida, when I was visiting with Sean, actually. So I fell in love with this deck, and I walked away from it 2 or 3 times, and I came back to it because the images just kept drawing me back. I also have here today the Gilded Tarot deck, which is my usual deck, as you've seen, along with the Rider-Waite, and again, wonderful images. So again, these are the decks that are the tarot decks, and then I have also the angel healing decks. Good morning, Angie. Good morning, Pleasure. Good morning, everyone. I see I already have somebody. You're lucky today. Our team gives you a promo code of 10 viewers for the whole day. How wonderful. Thank you, Spun whatever. I don't even know what that is. I'm guessing it's some kind of spam, but I don't know. Anyway, good morning, Pleasure. Good morning, all of you. Anyway, so again, the 4th deck potential is the Angel Healing deck, which is my ultimate favorite deck when it comes to Oracle decks. So again, when I get to your name, when I call your name, and again, I'm not doing a list. Repeat, I'm not doing a list. Read what's saying here. Today, I'm doing 1 card for anybody and everybody. I'll get through this quicker, which is good, so more people will get a reading. But more importantly, when I pull that card, I'm just going to tell you what it tells me about you, what energy I'm getting for you. And generally speaking, it's probably a present to future predictive kind of reading from that card. It's probably not going to be delving into your past. It doesn't matter about your past. The cards that I'm feeling today, the energy I'm feeling today is very futuristic. So it is pretty much a predictive type reading. And again, 1 card. You tell me the deck, I shuffle the deck, you tell me when to, and then I will determine when to stop, because if I tell you to tell me when to stop, Lord knows with the delay, we'll never get there. So that's how we're doing it today. Hopefully everybody will enjoy it, and more importantly, everybody will get a little benefit from it and some good readings. Good morning, Divinely Guided. Nice to see you in. Let's see, who else is popping here? Chilling, yes. Thanko, Star, Maria. Hello, Maria. Hello, P. Hello, Tara Laspina. Hello, turning in from Australia. Welcome in, Australia. Nice to see you. Australia, you're about 12 hours ahead of us, or is it 10? I don't recall. Right now, we're on West Coast time, so we are at 8 a.m. So Australia, what time is it where you are? Are you 24? Are you 12 hours behind us? Or are you somewhere in that range? I don't remember for sure. Again, everybody, just one quick reminder. Look below here. We're doing 1 card today. I'm drawing 1 card for everybody. And then I'll tell you what Yeah, I saw that spammer and scammer in the house. Absolutely chilling. 1:05 a.m. Okay, so let's see. What is so if we're and you're in the next day already as well then. So yeah, we're 8 a.m. You're more than 12 hours off. You're quite a number of hours off, and it's too much math for me at this early morning in our time. So anyway, Friday, 5th of August. Yes, yes, because we're in the 4th. So yes, absolutely. Well, super, super. Well, welcome in. And since you are from all the way from Australia, and since you are on Friday morning time, I'm going to give you the reading first, Tara. And actually, is this your first time as well visiting us, Tara? If it is, let us know as well. Also, I do ask one thing in return, and this is a self-serving purpose. I need you to reach down there and move your cursor or put your finger and do whatever, depending on which computer or phone you're using, and hit that like button, please. While you have it in your mind right now, hit that like button for me. So if you're on Facebook, it's right down to the left. I think if you're on YouTube, it's also down to the left. And don't forget to follow or subscribe, depending on which servers you're on. If you're on Twitch, I think you also have some kind of like button as well. So if you could do me a favor, I really would like for everybody to hit that like button, and that sends this to the algorithm and gives us some support. So with that said, Tara, now that you've hit the like button, right? You've hit the like button. Thank you. Can you tell me which deck you would like? Again, the Dream Keepers Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, the regular Rider-Waite Tarot, or the Angel Healing deck. Which is your preference? Done. Too easy. Absolutely. Which deck, Tara? Let me know which deck we prefer. Again, the Dream Keepers Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite, or the Healing deck. Which is your preference this morning? Dream Keepers. Well, guess what? That's the card deck I thought you would draw. I have it in my hand. So I guess we were one up today. That's good. That is very good. And here we go, Tara. Let me see when Spirit tells me it is time. All right. There we go. The Chariot. The Chariot. So you're moving forward. You're moving forward, and you're moving forward in a victorious way. It is time to make your presence known. It is time to shake up the world. It is time to let everybody know that you are here and you are to be reckoned with. So take control now. This is a time of using your power. You have it, now own it. So Tara, move forward in your power, taking control and making sure everybody knows who you are, where you are, and where you're going. And do not be deterred from anything else, okay? Do not allow yourself to be deterred from anything else. Tara, that's a powerful card. What a way to start the morning. Thank you so much for giving us all that energy, Tara. And that's some Australian energy. I love it. I love it. I love it. Next up, I see Star. And Star, you were like the first or second person to pop in. So Star, it is your turn. Again, Star, tell me which deck we're looking at. The Dream Keepers Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite, or the Angel Healing deck. You tell me. You are welcome, Tara. Absolutely. Dream Keepers, good. I still have it in my hand because I was kind of suspecting as well. So good. Good. With that, this is your Star. This will be your card. Goodness. Hopefully everybody's having a good day already. If your day is off to a great start or get off to a start, mine is. It's only 8 a.m. here, as you know, so it is just getting going. And as I told you, Shauna is not able to be with us today. The cards are everywhere. Probably back next week, so watch out for her. And also, you can watch out for her Monday. And then my compadre Angie was here last night, and we had a good readings last night. We even had some mediumship stuff come in, but unfortunately, nobody owned it at the time, and it was like later in the evening. But hopefully, when somebody reviews it, they'll look at it and say, that was me, because they may have been there and then left right before. I don't know. Anyway, we will see. So who am I doing? Oh, Star. That's right, Star. Yes. Star. Sorry, I get sidetracked. I'm telling you, I'm like that little dogs in the movie Up. I'm squirrel. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Star, Two of Wands. Okay, Two of Wands. Star, you are in a situation where choices will have to be made. You're going to have to pick. You cannot let the universe pick for you. This is a time coming now, coming soon, where you're going to see a fork in the road. And so the fork in the road is going to be up to you. This is where divine guidance comes in. This is where you're listening to your spirits comes in. This is where you're tapping into understanding what is best for you and what is best in reference to what the spirit's telling you. So again, the fork in the road, the choices are coming soon. And when it does, again, listen to spirit if you need to listen to spirit, but also listen to yourself, your higher power. You, Star, have been working on connecting to your higher power. You have been trying to accept and appreciate the higher version of you, and therefore give it some opportunity. It is, isn't it, Angie? It's a beautiful card. Look at that. It's lovely. This whole deck is amazing. Anyway, so what I would suggest again, Star, is be prepared for that choice. Make sure that you're open to the universe, you're open to spirit, but more importantly, you're embracing all of you and your higher self. When your higher self gets to working for you, you cannot go wrong, Star. I promise you that. So there you go. That's your reading for the day. Next in line is Roseflower. Yes, you popped in there, Roseflower. You were one of the first persons in this morning as well. So how are you, Roseflower? It has been a week or two since I saw you. Which deck would you prefer, Roseflower? Would you prefer the Dreamkeeper's Tarot? Would you prefer the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite, or the Angel Healing deck? RWS, I am good, thanks. Your RWS, what is RWS? I don't know what that is. RWS, I'm not sure. So you're saying I'm good, thanks, don't want a reading? Is that right, Roseflower? You passing, or you want a card? I'm sorry, I'm not. Rider-Waite. Okay, good. We'll go to Rider-Waite. And it's interesting because I had the Gilded Tarot. I thought for sure you were going to say Gilded Tarot. I was drawn to that. I love that deck too. Yes, Shauna goes live on Mondays. Absolutely. I think I mentioned that just about 2 minutes ago or 3 minutes ago. But if I didn't, I apologize. Shauna does go live on Monday mornings. Yep. She goes live on Monday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific. Yes. And then she also, it's called Tea Time. It's really cool. And then she also does, I think, an afternoon show. But that afternoon show is not about tarot. It's about her products that she sells, such as candles and body care stuff and things like that, and jewelry. So that would be when that is. Do 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 do. God, I'm in a strange kind of mood this morning. I'm liking it though. Yeah, tea time is what she calls it. Yeah, tea time. And they even talk about tea, what kind of tea you're drinking, and also like spilling the tea. So it's kind of the same thing. And she is on YouTube. This is Shauna again. I'm responding to P. She is on YouTube, Facebook, and on Twitch. So you can catch her on all three of those channels. You're already on YouTube, so you can log into YouTube and find her. Her name is Naturally Divine Goddess. That's how you'll find her. Naturally Divine Goddess, Shauna Sellers. Okay? And she is a sweetheart. She's who usually joins me here. So let me see. Here we go. Who am I reading for? Roseflower, right? Roseflower, right? This is you, Roseflower? Okay. Oh, I'm loving this. Look what's coming to you. Celebration time. I don't know, Roseflower, if you've been going through something or whether you've been dealing with some issues, but all I'm telling you is a celebration is coming. This could also represent a celebration of a wedding. Is there a wedding coming up you're going to? It could be a celebration of a bris. It could be a celebration of a baptismal. It could be a celebration of something else, but it's a family-oriented celebration. So again, I think that you could see this as, again, also the way I see it isn't so much you're going to a party. I see this as you coming through something. You've been going through some crap, and this is the eventuality of it's resolving itself, and it's time to celebrate and to enjoy your family and friends, because what you've been going through has put a lot of pressure on you and has really kind of put you in an odd space with them, and you kind of like emotionally drained because of this. Well, guess what? Again, it's time to celebrate. Again, things are coming to a close in an emotional time, a frustrating time, and it will be soon time to celebrate. So again, if you're going through something that's not quite positive right now, don't worry. It will pass. It too will pass, and you will be coming through that very soon. Next in line, let's see, Billy Joe. Billy Joe, yes. Next in line, you are. Which deck would you like to read? Again, I'm doing only one card draws for everybody today. You get to pick the deck though. And so, are you doing the Dream Keepers Tarot? You're doing the Angel Healing deck, the Gilded Tarot deck, or the Rider Waite? Tell me which is your preference. Good morning, Linda. Good morning. Good to see you in. Again, Billy Joe, which deck do you prefer? This is going to get old and tiresome quickly, no matter. Okay, Billy Joe, I've I had in my hand the healing deck for you. So we're going to go with the healing deck, okay? Super. Oh, you said tarot. You said don't matter tarot. Okay, this is not a tarot deck. This is a, so if you're, come on, folks, work with me here. Give me a deck. Move. I'm good. Billy Joe, I'll come back to you. Okay. Jillian, let's do you. Okay. So Jillian, Dream Keepers Tarot deck. Yes, I will go there. Okay, Billy Joe. I love, Billy Joe. I love the name because it reminds me of that song, Billy Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. I love that song. But anyway, who? Um, Jillian. Yes, this is you, Jillian. The Lovers card. Oh my gosh. Jillian, this is telling me that if you've been looking for a relationship, one's coming your way. And look at that image. I mean, again, amazing image. But one's coming your way. And if you're in a relationship, then it's time for you to rekindle it. It's time. If you're in a relationship that's kind of gotten dull and kind of, excuse me, needs to be rekindled, then it's time to do this. But if you're not in a relationship, then it's telling me that you're getting ready to find yourself that special person. So be prepared, be ready. Make sure that you understand what it is you want from a relationship. Make sure you understand what it is that you want them to know about you to be in a relationship. Most importantly, be authentic and let them see the real you. You don't want to get into a relationship and build up something to be it isn't, something that it won't be. And then a few months down the road, you wind up brokenhearted because what they saw is not the real you. So again, be prepared. Show the person. Be the you that you are. Be the total you. There's only one of you in this world, so appreciate that. And so be that person and make sure that they see that person. But yes, a new love's coming in again, or a rekindling of the relationship you're in now, because apparently if you're in a relationship now, it's kind of flatlined and it needs a little excitement. Okay, that's what I've got for you, Billy Joe. Next is, how about Linda Solis? Linda, do you want, Angel Eyes, do you want a reading? And if so, tell me which deck do you prefer? And again, don't tell me whichever. Just, again, Dream Keepers, Gilded Tarot, Rider Waite, or the Gilded, the Angel Healing deck. Okay, tell me which one it would be, Linda. And again, we're doing one card for everybody, all right? Right away. Super. I will do that. There you go. Chillin, did I do a reading for you already, Chillin? I don't know. I don't know. Lord knows I need to keep track, but I am not quite certain yet. Karen, I would ask you, read below, please. Linda. I hope you are well, Linda. I hope that COVID did not kick your butt too much and you're getting better from that. Lord have mercy. It's one of those things that you just like, really, it's crazy, right? So Here we go, Linda. The Hierophant. Yes, you're on your way back. This is that bounce back, Linda. So this is that structure again. You're getting yourself back. You're getting back to the you. You're getting back to you that used to be. So again, you're getting your strength back. You're getting over this. This is good. You're moving forward. This is the Hierophant. That's the control card. It's kind of like returning to. I'm still with symptoms. Well, the Hierophant card said, "Don't worry, this will soon pass. You're going to be over that, and you're back to the person you used to be, the person that you are, the person that you want to be again." And it's interesting when I cut the cards, Linda. I'm giving you one more. I'm breaking my own rule. This is a second card, which is telling you the sun is coming up again. That you're going to be back to health, full health, soon enough, and ready to kick boots, as they say. So that's a good thing. So Linda, good things are coming toward you. You'll be over this soon enough. Don't worry. This is not going to defeat you in any way. I like that. You're right, creating balance. That is a good card. That is definitely a good card. Let's see. Next in line. Not line so much. There is no line. There. It says here, the closed caption is covering your message board. I didn't know I had closed captions. Is that right? So everything I say comes up on the thing? Is that right? Wow. Closed captions. That's on Facebook, huh? Well, that's interesting. Yeah, see, for mine, on my Facebook, I don't see closed captions. I'm looking at it here. I don't see closed captions. Is it something you set up on your own? I think it's wonderful, though, but don't get me wrong. But yeah, I don't see closed captions on mine. Do other people see closed captions? Also, okay, Terry Lopez and somebody else was saying that apparently you have something turned on that you're seeing closed captions. So it's not from me, because I was thinking, wait a minute, I don't see that I have that on. Okay, as I'm talking, I'm also my phone's on here looking at the other one, so I'm like, you can hear an echo. Sorry about that. Also, don't forget, everybody, as you pop in, I would truly love, and it is my request that if you want a reading from me, let's do a little trade-off here. I need you to hit that like button. Look at this lovely card. Isn't that beautiful? I mean, look at these images. They're just amazing. Just amazing. Anyway, I really would appreciate if you hit that like button down below. The like button is on Facebook and on YouTube. On Twitch, I can't recall what it's called. Good morning, Jojo. Nice to see you in. So if you could hit that button down below, I would truly appreciate it. Again, every time you hit the like button, it tells the algorithm somebody else is interested in what they're seeing, and therefore the algorithm then sends it out further, and there the information is shared. So I would appreciate you could do that. Let's see. Okay. Who next? I'm trying to figure out who is next. Let me pop through the list and see who came in, when they came in. Sorry, again, I'm just kind of free flowing it today. I really didn't want a structured kind of environment today. What is it? Thoko, Thoko. Thoko, are you still here? I guess I shouldn't even be looking. I should just, just see who's there. Oh my goodness! When it's your turn, pick a deck. Yes, absolutely. Great. Chrissy, yes, Chrissy, there you go. Chrissy, I'll get you. Chrissy, tell me which deck you prefer. Again, is it the Dream Keeper's Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, the Rider-Waite, or are we doing the Angel Healing Oracle deck? Tell me which you prefer, Chrissy. Absolutely, Jojo. You will be next. Did you tell me a deck? Come on, Chrissy. Give me a deck. Tell me it's not that difficult. One of the three. One of the four, actually. I can't even count today. That's pretty bad. Oh, goodness. Chrissy says, anyone for me. Okay, Chrissy, I'm going to give you the Dream Keeper's Tarot. Love it. And you're the Eight of Cups. Okay, the Eight of Cups is telling me that you have been walking through some situations. You have been working on something for quite a while, and this is still, unfortunately, your situation. The Eight is telling me the journey is not complete. The journey still has some time to go. In tarot, there is the Ace, which is the beginning of the journey. The 10 is the end of the cycle or journey. And so you're at an 8, and especially the Cup. So this is an emotional journey. You've been trying to deal with something or find something or do whatever, and so so again, you're not there yet. You still have some time to work through and walk through this issue, but you will get there. Have patience, have faith. You'll get there. But that's not what this card's saying. But this card is an implication that everybody has a 10 following, a 9 and 10 following is my point. But again, your journey is not done. You still have things to resolve. You still have things to work on. So stay positive. Keep working through it. Yes, the end is not near, but unfortunately, it is. Again, you're making progress. How's that? I'll put it that way. You're making progress. Let's see. Valerie, yes, Valerie, you jumped on early and you said Dreamkeeper's Tarot. And since I have it in my hand, you're next, and then I'll do JoJo, and then I'll do P. So remind me again, it's Valerie, JoJo, and P. Don't let me forget. JoJo, let me know which deck you prefer as well. And P, let me know which deck you prefer. This one's for Valerie. Yes. I wish I had a soundboard and I could actually have those sounds and hit a button, because there's certain people's names and certain things that trigger me, which is wonderful. Anyway, Valerie, this is for you. Knight of Swords. I love it. This is you moving forward, Valerie. So you are getting ready for a jump, a leap, a motion forward, but a motion forward in the thought and the way in which you think. There's an enlightening period coming to you. Again, a period of where you're going to be getting some enlightenment. We're getting to some awareness, which is going to help you think differently. Because again, you've been thinking about something or about someone in a certain way that has not maybe been the way in which it should have been, and they're telling you that it's time for you to change your way of thinking, and you will. Okay, so that thinking, that change in thought is going to move you forward, and that is a good thing. So moving forward, do not be surprised if you get a change. Next is JoJo, and JoJo, what was your choice of decks? The Dream Keepers, absolutely. And then P, which deck was yours? You're next after JoJo. You're welcome, Valerie. You're welcome. Valerie, my Valerie. Angel Healing. I love that. Thank you, P. P, that's one of my favorite decks. You've chosen one of my favorites, I'm telling you. Oh, wow. Look at this. Even this. And this is not your card, though, JoJo. This is not your card, but I just wanted to show how beautiful this card is. This is the Devil card in that deck. This is the bottom of the deck, so this isn't your card. But it's just such a beautiful card compared to the Devil card in the other decks, you know. For yours, it's the Queen of Wands. I'm liking this. So that Queen of Wands is you being patient as you're working through the issues. This is a work-related issue or a financial-related issue. Something not so much financial, but something that leads to finances. Again, so again, this is you working through. You being patient and working through the situation and embracing and understanding how to maneuver through things. The patience is still going to be needed, so continue to be patient. This isn't coming to a conclusion yet, but again, I'm not sure again if it's work related specifically because of the wand, but it's more. It seems to be more something that is a situation that is about resources and revenue and money. It's not money itself, because again, money would be a pentacle, but this is like working on a situation around money. And so this could be around support or around some kind of financial resolution to a ongoing issue. Again, this is a resolution. And again, have the patience, be patient with it. There's the Pentacles. I had to draw a second card and there's that money. I told you. So I knew it wasn't the money itself. It was something that has money attached to it. So it's like a legal situation or a business situation or something. And that, of course, leads to the money. And the money has been frustrating about this. This is the money picture. And so again, it's the money part of this that drives this situation crazy. But the situation itself is going to be resolved soon. Hang in there, be patient. You have the patience, and know that the lights are going to come on, and all of a sudden you're going to know exactly which way to go with that, and that is good. So that's what I'm seeing, JoJo. Absolutely. And then next, of course, is that Angel Healing deck for P. And P, the Angel Healing deck. Let's see. You're welcome, Jojo. Here we go. Enchantment. I'm liking this, P. P, you've got to believe. You've got to just let yourself go. P, you're so damn confined. You put yourself in a box. And when you put yourself in a box, all you get is the box. And then everybody else designs on the outside of the box what they want because you can't see it out there. So they're pasting onto you all society, you're letting society paste onto everything that it thinks of you, and you absorb it. And you have got to believe this is the enchantment card. You've just got to let yourself go. Get out of that box. Get out of the box that people have created for you and be your own person. Show the world who you are and embrace the fact that maybe you're a little different. Maybe you have some thoughts or ideas that don't conform. Who cares? It's you. Be you, P. Come on. This is the enchantment card. This is the card of go out there and live your life and be the person you want to be. Enchant the world with you and who you are. And don't conform just to conform. Okay? P, that's what I'm seeing here. So does that mean I'm way too people pleasing? That's part of it. That's what I'm saying. You stay in that box. Whatever they want you to do, you do. So yes, again, P, get out of the box. Be yourself. Allow yourself to laugh. I mean, you don't even laugh as much as you should. I mean, I get this feeling like you're just so closed off. You're so protected. You're so afraid to say the wrong thing at the wrong time that sometimes you don't even say things. You don't put it out there. You're afraid to. I don't know. I just feel like you kind of meld into the backdrop because you just feel like I can't be that person. I don't want. I'm afraid of stumbling. Stumble, P. It is good to stumble from time to time. As a psychic, I would tell you we get a lot of stuff wrong, but our getting stuff wrong is the path to right. It's the opportunity to learn what isn't what we think it is. And it's a symbol and say, okay, I think this is what the symbol means. And you say, no, that's not what it means. That's not how it means to me. Well, then guess what? I've learned that that's not what that symbol should mean then. And it changes again. So I think that that's interesting. So next in line, there is no line, of course, but next up, who is, let's see, Farida and Maria. I will ask you, please look below me. See this here? See this here? Right here? Right here? Okay. Today, we're not doing questions and those kind of things. I will draw one card and I will tell you what that one card represents for what's coming. I will tell you how that one card connects and telling you what's coming for you in reference to that card. We're not doing questions. So please do me a favor, everybody. First and foremost, hit the like button if you haven't done it yet. Please do me the favor of hitting that like button. And then secondly, and more importantly, please read the thing. All I need you to do is be prepared to tell me which deck you want. That's what I need. So tell me, is it going to be Rider Waite, Gilded Tarot, the Dreamkeepers Tarot, or the Angel Healing deck? That's the extent of it. Okay. So chillin', if I haven't read for you yet, sorry if I haven't. You've been here a while. I thought I had read for you already, so I apologize if I haven't. Yes, Dream Tarot deck. Chillin', this one's for you, Dream Tarot deck. So it's kind of dreary here today. We're in Arizona. I live in Arizona, if you haven't heard. And so we're in Arizona, and it's interesting. It is overcast and a little bit sprinkly today, and that is not Arizona weather, but it's okay because we're liking it. The last week, we've had it down into the hundreds and below 100s, and usually we're in the 110s, 115s at this point, so I am not complaining, but it is humid, and that part I will complain about because the reason when I lived in Houston, we had serious humidity. Next will be Clara. Yes, Clara. But Clara, tell me which deck, okay? And remind me as soon as I'm done with Chillin'. And Chillin', this is going to be your pull. And then it's Clara. And Clara, again, tell me which deck you would prefer. Here we go, Clara. Your card is the Ace of Swords. New beginning. Clara, right in front of you is going to be a new beginning, a new way of dealing with people, dealing with things. Apparently, I'm getting the feeling like you have been putting things off. You kind of are indecisive. You have kind of figured that things roll, let things go, and then you'll decide later if you need to decide or let Mother Nature or something else to apps. It's crazy. Sorry, I couldn't help it. You're right. It is amazing but it's funny creating balance. You didn't do it. Creating balance says I was going to wash my car yesterday. Good thing I didn't. The problem is that sometimes I wash my car and then sure enough it'll rain. So it's like, do I cause the rain by washing my car? So when I saw that, it caught my attention. So anyway, back to this again. Your new way of thinking. It's time for you again. This is you now taking a more decisive approach. It's time for you to take a control of your situation and move forward. It's time. This is you again stepping up to the plate and taking control. Stop letting the universe figure things out for you. It's time for you to do it. And you're doing that. You're going to do that, which is wonderful. So that is the direction you're headed in, Kashish. Again, Kashish, make your decisions moving forward. Do not let everybody else, do not let what do you call it, spirit or anybody else make your decisions. You need to take control of that. Sarah, this is yours. This is for Sarah Matthews. Sarah, we are doing the healing deck. Okay. Jordan, you will be next. And yes, we will do the Dream Keepers Tarot. Absolutely. Yeah, exactly. Creating balance, it brings the rain. Yep. If I think about washing my car, it's for me too. It's the same way. Oh, the card that flew out, ideas and inspiration. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, so when you see this card, it is time for you to think outside the box. It is time for you to share your ideas and your inspirations. It's time for you to open up and to communicate with people and not be afraid that your ideas may be crazy. Your ideas may not make sense. Who cares? It's time for you to share them, because you'd be surprised how open people are to hearing from you and listening to what you have to say. You sometimes do not have the confidence in what you have to say, but you have to have that confidence, and other people do already have that confidence. You just don't know it because you're so down on yourself. So again, make sure that you lift yourself up, make sure you appreciate what it is you're saying, and share that divine you with everybody else. Okay. Who was next? I forget. I'm terrible with my memory sometimes. Let's do it with Karen Gibbons. Karen, and again, everybody, don't forget the like button. Please hit the like button. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you hit the subscribe button. You're welcome, chillin'. Let's see. Karen Gibbons, which deck? Is it going to be the Rider-Waite, the Dream Keepers, the Gilded, or the Angel Tarot? Karen. Super. Well, you are welcome, chilling, and you are welcome, Sarah, both of you. Well, okay, let's move on then. We're good. Let's see. Folks, just if you could dump instead of just let's see, Angel deck. There you go. Good, Farida. Very good. When you type something in, just type the deck name. Okay, that'd be great. Because it'll save me from asking. How's that? Karen, I'll get you next. I'm going to do Farida right now. And it's interesting because you both called for the same deck, and I love that because it's my favorite. So again, Farida, this one's for you first, and then Karen, you will be next. Farida, manifestations. Farida, you have got to speak your truth. You've got to put it out there. Again, if you want something to change, you got to make a change. This is manifestation. This tells you that right now you are coming into the period where you will make your own change. You are the master of your own universe. Again, you have got to speak it into existence. If you don't speak it, if you don't think it, nobody else will. This is your turn to take control. So speak clearly when you're manifesting. Speak clearly. Tell everybody exactly what you want. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Don't equivocate, and make it clear, and keep saying it over and over again. And the universe will return the favor to you. Again, ask the universe clearly what you want. That's manifestation. So again, give those affirmations, put them out there, manifesting what it is you want. It will come back to you. So whatever you're looking for these days, make sure you're telling the universe. And I'm saying speak it out clearly. Speak it, not just think it, not just wish it, speak it. But be careful when you are sending affirmations, when you're sending manifestations. If you say, I want to win the lottery, if you stop with I want to win the lottery, and then down the road you win a $4 win at a lottery from a lottery number, then you have asked for it and you got what you wanted. You didn't get what you where you got what you were asking for, but you didn't get what you had hoped for. Be clear when you speak. Tell the universe exactly what you want. Otherwise, do not be surprised if you don't get exactly what it is you were hoping for, because you did get what you want. It just wasn't quite what you asked for. Okay? So be clear about that. Karen, this one's for you. Clara, I'm sorry, Clara. I will see you after. No, I said Karen, I thought. But Clara, let me know which deck. I think because you didn't tell me what deck. Wasn't that the situation? I don't know. Anyway, tell me what deck. But Karen, this one's for you. And Karen, this is from the Angel deck. Clara, if you'd like a reading, I need to know which deck, okay? Everybody, again, when you put something, make sure you put the deck name, okay? This way I don't have to I don't have to keep asking the questions. Maria, my name is Don, not Ron. Don. Okay. Lord have mercy. My mind. Emerging. I love this, emerging. Okay, this is you've been going through some rough times, some tough times, some issues that you haven't resolved. Don't worry, you're coming out of it. So this is you coming out. You're rising above. There are good times in front of you. Be prepared to enjoy life for once. Again, you're coming through this. Whatever it is, it's coming to an end. So be prepared. Oh, Ron is his twin. Oh, yeah, Ron's my twin. He's sitting right behind me, too. He's talking to me. Oh, gosh. I just told somebody, let's see, I can't remember the names of the decks. How about the third one? Alrighty then. No problem, Maria. No problem. I'm just being silly. Don't take it too wrong. I'm not that kind of person. That's okay. Just don't call me late for dinner, because then I'll get upset. Look at this. I love this. I created this logo a long time ago. This is for a little group that we have called Just Spiritually Speaking, and it's also a YouTube group. And we put stuff out there, interviews and stuff with people in the metaphysical world. And also we have, if you like tarot, you can go there and you can watch the vignettes. They're like little videos, 1 minute videos for each of the tarot cards, and explains what the tarot cards mean, each of them individually. It's a kind of cool little thing. Check it out if you have a chance, Just Spiritually Speaking. And again, don't forget, hit that like button down there. If you haven't done it yet, hit that like button. Also the subscribe button on YouTube and the follow button on Facebook. That would be nice. And I tell you, who said 1, 2, 3? Third deck, I mean, there you go, third one. Who was that? Was that Clara? Clara, I'm going to pick one for you. Is that who I'm reading? Is that right, Clara? Is that right? Yes, Clara. Okay, Clara, I'm picking one for you. I'm picking the Rider-Waite. Here we go. You know, it's interesting. I love Rider-Waite. I have always loved the Rider-Waite tarot decks, but this specific Rider-Waite tarot deck has not been that. I just don't. It's. I can still read with it, but it's just I don't get the energy that I feel with the other Rider-Waite decks. So I'm thinking this one's going to go bye-bye, because it just isn't really. It's not connecting with me, and I really like to connect with my decks. And I did say decks, by the way. Don't get me in trouble here. So anyway, so I like connecting with my decks, and so this one has not been quite. It's just not there. I don't know what it is. I've tried cleansing it. I've tried other things. It doesn't seem to have the spirit for me, that the excitement that I get from other decks. So. Celebration. Again, this is the second time this card's popped out. Clara, celebration's coming. So again, you're transitioning from a time of kind of frustration, of issues happening and popping up all around you, and things are feeling that you're out of control, and it feel the feeling that again that I hate to be a broken record because it sounds like it, but again, I'm feeling like you as well. Like it's like you feel like your life is controlling you, and you're not controlling your life. And I think you're coming through the end of that, and that's that celebration card, because that celebration card is telling you that it's time to come. That's coming to an end, and you're going to be flipping the script. So do not be prepared if something happens where all of a sudden you start feeling like you're in control. One small thing is all it's going to take. And it's going to help you to wake up and realize, that again, you have to take control. You can't continue to be a passive person in an active world. That's just not going to work. So know that that's coming, and celebration shows you again that this is passing. So move on. This is wonderful. Let's see. Oh God, just funny. Let's see who else. We have Tammy. Tammy, you should give it away. I should actually, Tammy. I'm thinking about giving it away. It just really isn't working for me. And don't get me wrong, folks. When a deck doesn't work for me as a reader, it doesn't mean Maria. Okay, super Maria. Let me know the deck though. Okay. When a deck, the deck I have, it can do nothing for me. And yet, if I give it to somebody else, it can pop. Because again, it's that spirit, that energy that connects with that deck. So the deck is a wonderful deck. And therefore, you're right. I should just give it away to somebody else who may connect with it in a way that I didn't. I am thrilled that I gave away one of my oldest decks to somebody whom I have come to know so well, and I adore her. And I was so glad that when she received it, that it has given her the same kind of energy that gave me, because it brought me so much joy in my life, and it really worked for me and so forth. And they know who they are. They're on here watching. But and when I made the decision to give it up, it wasn't an easy one. It was a hard one. And I was so worried about who might get it. And then over time, I am so thrilled that the person that got it is the one that got it, because it was meant for them, first of all. That's why I think that's why out of all the people that entered the drawing, they got the deck. And because it was meant for them. And then they have used the deck, love the deck, and they feel the energy in the deck. And so for me, I can tell you that makes my day. It makes me always happy knowing that deck went there, but it makes me a little sad knowing that the replacement deck has not had that same kind of energy. So I think you're right. I may need to get rid of this one and get another Rider-Waite, but one, again, that maybe I can connect to. So don't be surprised if I pop up and say, hey, giveaway time. And that's what I've done in the past. But the last time I gave it up because I felt like I wanted to share that, and because I wanted a new one. But this time it may be for the opposite reason. And so, but I'm thrilled that deck is being used. And yes, double hearts. Yes, Jojo. Absolutely. Maria, did you tell me which deck it was? I am sorry. You're right. You were next. But for some reason, I got off there. Yeah, you can choose for me. Okay, no problem, Maria. I will choose. I'm going to stay with the healing deck, if you don't mind, Maria, because I'm getting the feeling like, again, like you need that. And then creating balance, you will be next after that. And yes, the Dream Tarot deck. Man, I'm Dreamkeepers. I love that Dreamkeepers Tarot deck. It's beautiful. I did notice though last night I tore one of the cards in my Gilded Tarot deck. Look at this. It's kind of hard to see it, and I'm like, how can you tear where there to see it? And so it's kind of catching, and I'm like, oh no, not my Gilded Tarot deck. It's like, oh no. So here we go, Maria. This one's for you. Surrender and release. Oh my goodness. Now see, this is so funny. I love this. I've been there's a number of you who so far I'm like, you've got to take control, and you are the opposite, my dear Maria. You have got to surrender and release. You have got to just let go, let God. This is that let go, let God card. Your faith and your trust has been shaken to the point where you don't trust enough to let go. And so you hold everything too tightly, and you kind of can try to control, and you got to let it go. You don't even forgive yourself. You need to start forgiving yourself. You need to understand, if it's something that you can control, then control it. But you're trying to control things you can't control, and then you try to own the guilt for not having the ability to do it. Let it go. And this is my song, who somebody said last night, I need to do this. Let it go, let it go. Like from Frozen. I'm telling you, this is wonderful. Surrender and release. Surrender to the fact that what you can do something about, you will. What you can't, you won't, and you need to let it go. So again, surrender and release. Let it go and give yourself a break. Give yourself an opportunity to understand that, you know what, I can't control everything. I don't have the power. And therefore, when you understand what you can and cannot control, all the guilt goes away too that comes with that, because sometimes you feel guilty that, oh my gosh, I should be able to do something. I can't believe it. Oh, it's fine. And it turns it about you. And sometimes it's not about you. Sometimes it's about somebody else. But all of a sudden you put yourself in the middle of it because you put the ego in there, and not the negative ego. I'm talking as in assert your own power in there, and you put yourself into the situation. And there's a lot of times people dump stuff on you. You are someone who people come and they talk to you and they dump stuff at your doorstep. They don't even know what they're leaving at you. It's toxic energy. And then they walk away and they're happy because they've gotten rid of it, but now you own it. Again, surrender, let go, let God. If it's not about you, then leave it for somebody else. Drop it to the ground. Let it go back into the universe. You don't need to own it. Okay. So let go, let God, surrender and release. Start trusting. Okay. That's what I'm seeing. Creating balance. This one's for you, and we're doing the Dream Tarot deck for you. Hopefully that resonated with you. It was a very strong, powerful feeling. I mean, it's like, yeah, I can't begin to tell you how strong that message was. It was definitely like a bang upside the head. Thank you, Maria. I appreciate the comment. Maria says you have so much good energy. I appreciate that. Linda says shirt is on order. The Let It Go shirt. I need to have a Let It Go, but a little button that I hit and on the shirt. And it has that little microphone thing or speaker thing, and it sings that song, you know? Oh, my gosh. Okay, let's see. Creating balance. This one's for you. Okay. Exactly. Linda says, yes, that shirt. 8 of Swords. Oh, yes. Eight of Swords. You right now, creating balance, you feel like you don't know which way to go. You in every direction, in every situation, you feel like there is no right choice. If you look right, there's a problem. If you look left, there's a problem. If you move forward, there's a problem. If you move backward, there's a problem. And you, unfortunately, are still in this phase and will be here for a little while longer. But know that, again, this is merely a cycle. And this too will pass, okay? So keep that in mind. Again, this is the cycle you're in. This is the cycle you'll be in for a little while. The Eight of Wands is there. The Eight of Wands is saying there's a lot of stuff happening that you don't know about. There's a lot of stuff happening, period. But don't fret. There are a lot of things happening behind the scenes that you don't know about, and they're going to be working in your favor. So keep that in mind. And then the Four of Wands. And yes, I'm breaking my rule, but I can break the rule. So I'm reading 3 cards for creating balance, because I feel like I need to read these cards for her. So give me a break, everybody. Do not get pissy because I'm reading 3 cards for one person, but it's the way it is. And when you control the deck, you can do it. Anyway, there's the Four of Wands. I'm loving it again. The Four of Wands is telling you celebration's coming. Hang in there, my love. Hang in there. Soon enough, you will be celebrating. Soon enough, this will pass. Again, the decisions are frustrating right now. I totally get it. Your way seems blocked in every direction, but do not worry, because again, things are working behind the scenes that you do not know about. Things are working and they're maneuvering in a way that's going to be an advantage to you. And soon, my dear, soon you will see the benefit of this. Soon the closure will come and you'll be able to celebrate. Love that reading. Thank you for letting me read that for you. Thank you for sharing that energy with us. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh, I'm warm all over. I'm having my own summer. It's chilly outside and it's hot in here, baby. Thank you, creating balance. That was wonderful. Oh my gosh, that was wonderful. Yes, yes, have the faith. Have the faith. Lord, I love it. Love it. Love it. All right. Who is next? How are you? May have it. Yes, Pinky, you may have a reading. Tell me which. You're welcome, Creating Balance. Creating Balance says thank you. And Linda says, I believe the working behind the scenes. Absolutely. Pinky, let me know which deck. Is it going to be the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Gilded Tarot deck, the Dreamkeepers Tarot deck, or the Angel Healing deck? Please tell me which deck. Communicate, yes, Angel or Dream deck. Okay, I will pick one of the two for you. Communicate, you will be next after. Oh, Pinky, there you go. Pinky says any deck. Okay, Pinky, I'm going to stay with with the Dreamers deck. Okay, the Dream Keeper deck. If you don't mind, I'm being drawn to that one for you, and so we're gonna go with that one. Man, I'm liking this energy in this deck. I'm liking this a lot. This is nice. So, Tammy, DOL. Okay, Tammy, did I read for you, or did I read? I thought I read for you. If not, let me know which deck, Tammy. Okay. Okay, Pinky. Here we go, Pinky, and then communication. Both of you wanted the same deck. So communication X or communicate X. Remind me. Don't let me forget you are next, because sometimes my mind goes off. All right. So Pinky, here we go. The Lover's card. Okay, Pinky, again, this card came up earlier, and when I see the Lover's card tells me that if you're looking for a relationship, it is coming. But if you are in a relationship, when you see this, it tells you that, again, you have to reinvigorate that relationship. You've got to get it coming back to life, because you may be in a little bit of a dead spot. So again, if you're in a relationship now, pay it some attention. It needs work. But if you're not in a relationship, then it is time to, then time's coming, because relationships are coming your way. Communication, you are next. Or communicate. I keep saying communication. Communicate X, you are next. Jordan, if you'd like a reading, let me know which deck I'm pulling a card from. Again, everybody, let me know which deck I'm pulling a card from. Knight of Swords. This one is for. Am I doing Tammy? I'm doing Tammy, right? Or did I do Tammy? Is that right, Tammy? Am I doing you? Anyway, got Lover's card last week too. Thank you much, Don. You're welcome. Thank you, Pinky. Tammy, this is the Knight of Swords. Did I do Tammy? Lord have mercy. I told you, my mind just goes. Or was it Jordan? I don't remember. Is it Jordan? Is that what I'm doing? No, it's communication. Okay, super. I'm telling you, you got to keep me in line here. Thank you, communicate. I apologize for that. Again, Knight of Swords. I'm liking the Knight of Swords again. The Knight of Swords is moving forward with a sense of purpose, a new sense of purpose, a new sense of thinking, a new way of doing something, moving forward with taking control. So again, you're coming into a cycle where it's time for you to take control, move forward, but more importantly, do it with reason, with logic, with those kind of things. Sometimes I'm wondering if you kind of sometimes get into your own head, you get into your emotions. So you gotta put the emotions away. You gotta stop thinking emotionally. You gotta really start thinking about things in a logical way. If A plus B equals C, and in your emotions, A plus B equals Z. And so A plus B cannot equal Z when theoretically it is equaling a C. Again, put your emotions out, set them aside. It is not good for you to be continuing with the emotional side. So start using some logic. And you will be kicking in, starting to use logic. And more importantly, you make sure that when you speak from knowledge, not from theory or concept. Be sure if somebody's telling you something that you have to learn how to trust what they say, or don't, but know who to trust, know who not to trust. Again, information, be an arbiter of what you know to be good and not. Okay, so do that. Tammy, you are next then. And so Tammy, did you tell me a deck, Tammy? I cannot recall. Hopefully that worked for you, Jordan. Hope you understand what that means. Tammy, did you tell me which deck? Because I do not recall. Is it the healing deck or what? I've been learning emotional regulation and found my purpose recently. Thanks, Don. You are welcome. That is true. Absolutely. Pinky says, love your energy. Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate that too. Tammy, I want you to feel for it. I feel for you because I love you. That's a Shaka Khan song. Shaka Khan. But I love that. I feel for you. You know, it's funny. I don't know if y'all knew this. She did not like that, by the way. And not that it matters, because it doesn't mean it matter a damn thing here. But she didn't Shaka Khan recorded her song, but she did not like that Shaka Khan. But she over time, she learned to like it because it took that song to #1, and it really was a big hit for her. But when she recorded it, no, that wasn't her thing. Shaka was more about R&B and soul, and she has such a soulful voice. I saw Shaka Khan live in Germany. When I was living in Germany, she came to Germany, and a friend of mine and I went down, and my friend was enamored with Shaka Khan. And so we went to the concert. It was a small venue, and we got right up to the stage, and we're right here, and she's there. And she's a short woman, and at the time she was a little bit big, but she wore these big, baggy clothes, and made her look bigger. It made her look larger because her breasts are so big. I mean, they were enormous. And so you have this big black flowy thing that she wore, like a frock, I guess we call it. I don't know, but it came down and and it dropped down, and so you really couldn't see her belly because her breasts were like this. And I don't know if she had implants or whatever, but let's say she was on point, if you know what I mean, because those things were like they were sticking out. And my friend was like, "Oh my God, can you?" I'm like, "Yes, we can all see it. We don't need you to point them out. We can see it." But that woman, even at her age and her size at that time, but this was 20 years ago, about like that, maybe. I don't know. I was in Germany from late 80s, from 86 to 94. And so it was somewhere around the early 90s, I'm guessing. And anyway, so she put on an amazing show, and she sung all of her hits. And when you hear Shaka's voice live, Shaka Khan's voice live is as clear as it is on the record. It is not filtered. There's not a lot of filtering going on there. It is truly her voice. And when she belts, you're like, holy crap, she has such skill and such ability. And there's a few people who have that ability. And I'll tell you one who I saw who does. And that was somebody who, and it's amazing, somebody who was not a big star. When I first saw her, she was not a big star. Nobody knew of her. Okay. And I went to see Jeffrey Osborne. And this was in '86, before I went to Germany. I was living in outside of DC. I'm from Baltimore. So I was living in between Baltimore and DC because I worked for the government agency. And we went to the amphitheater to see Jeffrey Osborne. And I love his songs, On the Wing of Love and all that other stuff. Anyway, so I went to see Jeffrey Osborne. And as you get in there and you sit down, and you have your opening act. And the lights go down a little bit. And of course, it's not quite dark yet because this is the summertime. And in DC, summertime, 9 p.m., the lights are going down, getting dark. But the show started sooner. But he doesn't come on, of course, until the dark. So she comes out, this young woman comes out, and she gets up there, and she starts to, and you're like looking at her, and she's like, oh, she's cute, she's tall, she's thin, whatever. And all of a sudden, she opens her mouth, and this voice comes out, and you're like, whoa, wait, who, what? And she sings 1, 2, 3 songs, and you're just enamored. And again, such a powerful voice that you would never forget the voice. But yet she was the opening act. And this again was like, again, late 85 into 86, because by the end of 86, I was in Germany. And it was like spring, summer. So I'm sure it was either spring, summer 85 or spring, summer 86. But anyway, so she performed, she opened, and then I'm like, I remember that name. I'm going to remember it. And then her first CD came out, and that CD, I saw it and I'm like, wait a minute, this woman looks familiar, but this woman was more refined with her look and styled. But when I heard the song, I'm like, oh, that's her. And my favorite song was The Greatest Love of All. And on her CD, the 10th track of that CD, I think it is the 10th track, the last track of the CD, is The Greatest Love of All. And that song always blows me away, and it always gets me a bit emotional because it is so strong and powerful. And if you ever need to find some reassurance in your life that you have value, that you have quality, you have something of you, go find The Greatest Love of All by this artist. And this artist is Whitney Houston. And again, at that time, she was an opening act. That woman cannot dance. She could not dance. I love her to death, don't get me wrong, but she could not dance. She can sing, though. But Lord have mercy, on stage, she was clumsy. She had these long arms and these long legs, and she just really didn't know how to move. But when she opened her mouth, that voice was amazing. And she was the opening act to Jeffrey Osborne. I, that night, was treated to such amazing talent by two people, who male and female, who brought the house down When we left that night, I thought, you know what? That's the best money I've ever spent in my life. And to this day, I remember that. To this day, I remember Whitney Houston. And of course, she went on to become Whitney. But at that time, she wasn't anybody. She was a nobody. But that voice was everything. And I will tell you again, that is when you hear her on the record, they may tweak it a little bit, but she didn't need it because her voice is that crystal clear and that powerful. When she lets that voice go out, it belts and you're like, holy crap, you feel it, which is wonderful. Anyway, sidetrack. Sorry. I just was blessed. Sometimes I saw some wonderful acts in my life, and that one kind of was one of those memories. So it was crazy. Anyway, let's see who else. Yes, the Great Voice. Yes, check it out. If you on YouTube, find it. That video is amazing. And Whitney, I have never seen her before, during, or since to be so beautiful in my mind than in the song "The Greatest Love of All" at the end, when she has her hair swept up and she has that diamond, the little diamonds here, and that beautiful white gown. And she comes down the steps and come across the stage, and then that little girl who was Whitney in the song, see the young Whitney and the older Whitney come together to meld into this one woman. I've never seen her as beautiful as that image. And it's funny because Shauna, who usually does this with me on Thursdays, I often visualize Shauna doing that swept look. And I even told her many times for her logo, for her business, for her beauty products, that side view of her with the hair swept up would be just amazing because, because Shauna is such a beautiful woman. If you all know who I'm talking about, and most of you I'm sure do, Shauna is so beautiful. And I could see her with that swept up do and just looking like a Whitney. Anyway, so there you go. I'll give you one more little one. I know this is a card reading thing, but I'll get back to it. I was very fortunate. I was unfortunate and then fortunate at the same time. I was in Germany, again, as I just said. I was working with a military contract, and we had access to the base, and we worked on base, and we were in Ramstein Air Base. I was on Einsiedorf Air Station, which is outside of Ramstein. There's Landstuhl. If you've ever been to Germany, you'll know that otherwise these mean nothing to you. But Landstuhl is the town, and then there's a military up above Landstuhl on the hill is a military hospital, and that's I think that one is either Army or it's Air Force. I can't remember if Landstuhl was Air Force. I think it is Air Force because I remember the Air Base people taking care of it. Anyway, and then you had Ramstein Air Base, which at the time was a large air base. Now it's the biggest air base in Europe. And then this is when they had all of the other bases as well. This is in the 80s, early 90s. And then they had patch barracks. No, it's patch barracks in Stuttgart. Sorry. Anyway, they had we had Einsiedorf Air Station, which is where we were. Well, in Ramstein, in Germany, they would have what's called Flugtag. And on Flugtag, which was flight day in English translation, flight day, and they would allow, that's the one day of the year that the Germans could come onto the base without purpose or ID cards or whatever. And you should have your ID cards, but in other words, you had to have a reason to be on base. Even if you lived in your own country, you could not come onto our base because that was sovereign U.S. territory. And so you could not come on the base unless you needed to have a purpose specifically for the base. And so a lot of Germans could never come on base and see what it is we saw every day. And this opened up that to them so they know that nothing nefarious was going on. It was just a community of people that were there to protect with NATO. And so, sorry, I didn't mean to give you an education, but I think you know there. And somebody here says, Winter Witch, Landstuhl is Army. I was stationed there, yeah. And Landstuhl, exactly. It's the military. It was the hospital, but the air folks, the Air Force in Ramstein also supported that, right? Because I remember I had some friends who were nurses and were medical folks who worked at the Landstuhl Army Hospital. Anyway, so. So we were there, and they do Flugtag, and Flugtag is a big thing, and it is a time for NATO also to come and show their thanks to the German people. And so on Flugtag, they would have the Blue Angels come in and perform aerial stuff, and that's the U.S. military. And then they would have that's the Navy, but that's the equivalent for the Air Force. And then there was the Italian equivalent for their aerobatic Air Force people, and so forth and so on. So the Italians were there, And the reason why I point at the Italians is because it's important to this story. The Italians went up to do a creative kind of thing where they do a heart. So they created the smoke, and you see these two jets doing this, and it's beautiful, and they come down like this. Well, one clipped the other. And as those jets clipped, one went to another part of the airbase. The airbase is massive, by the way. It's not like this little teeny patch. It is massive. And when you have two planes moving at that speed and they come down and still hit your airbase, it shows you how massive this airbase was. But again, they were very close to landing. So the other one hit the runway, one of the runways, and all the people, the spectators were lined up on these bleachers, and the airplane, the jet, came rolling and tumbling at them. It killed a number of Germans and any civilians. It was Germans, Americans. It didn't matter who the nationality was. But the point is the civilians that were watching. It killed a number of those, injured many more. And that jet fuel, when it hits you, it burns. It's crazy. It messes you up. So all these people were injured. And it was such a devastating thing. And I had a friend who had taken a video, and I'd seen it later on, and it was one of the most horrific things I'd ever seen. And I hope to never have to see that again. Something like that. It's just really, anyway. But that's not the point of the story. Sorry, but I'm trying to give you backstory because I know it's like I don't want you to have the wrong picture. So I'm trying to create the image here. So this was quite a devastating thing. Now, at the same time. Okay, this is how it shifts a little bit, and this is where it was headed. At the same time, Bon Jovi was coming to Europe on their European leg of their tour. Well, Bon Jovi heard about this. John Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, especially John Bon Jovi. If anybody ever questions John Bon Jovi's desire to help people and give back when he does, he really is. It's the real deal. It's not him doing it for PR. That's not him. He truly is somebody who has constantly going back. And when he takes political viewpoints, it's because he cares. It's really because he cares. And this is where I'm headed with this, is that he was they were coming into Europe to start their tour, and Germany was their first stop. They were going to go to Frankfurt. Frankfurt was the nearest large city to Kaiserslautern, which is where Ramstein Air Base is. So we're sitting there. He's coming into town. He heard about this, and so he and Richie Sambora said, we want to help to raise money for these victims. We want to raise money. We want to do something, do what we can to help these people because this was such a tragic. And how wonderful would that be? Lita Ford, by the way, was the opening act for him at the time. Lita Ford is probably somebody you may not even remember, but she was a female rocker and again, blonde. She was really cool. But anyway, so she was the opening act for him. When he decided to do something at Ramstein to help raise money for the people who were injured and killed so that their kids and their family can help get over this and maybe even bury them, whatever. As he wanted to do that, his producers are like, no, you can't do it because we have a contract and your contract says that you can't perform your songs anywhere else because you're under our contract and whatever, blah, 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 blah. So Bon Jovi cannot perform. And it was like, really? Are you freaking kidding me? Well, and this is the backstory because I was connected to people who knew and whatever, so they were giving me backstory. And so he said, screw that. He said, you know what? You guys have no freaking heart. Do what you need to do. If you need to sue me, whatever. So he did talk to legal counsel who helped him to figure out a way to go through this. And what he did and is that he and Richie Sambora came to the airbase as John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora. Remember, Bon Jovi is named after John Bon Jovi, but the band is Bon Jovi. He is still John Bon Jovi. So John Bon Jovi, Richie Sambora, and Lita Ford, all three came to the airbase. The other guys on the band did not come because, again, they were verboten because of the situation. But Richie Sambora was like, screw them too, I'm doing this. They came to the base. They met with people. They raised money. Because they came, people gave money, and they were able to raise money for the people. And while they were there, because of the way they do the music, John Bon Jovi, of course, is all electro amplified, all that kind of stuff. So when he performed, they decided to perform, but they performed 2 or 3 songs into that small venue. They did it with a non-electric guitar. So it was a flat top box. All right, that's what they call it. It's an old country saying, flat top box. Anyway, just a flat guitar. And so the 2 of them performed unplugged, and they sung 3 songs that were not part of their own songs because, again, they could contractually not do that. And that's how they got around it. And they performed, and it was amazing. because you could hear, wow, John Bon Jovi actually can sing something more than this hard rock kind of, pop rock type thing. And that became so popular, and it was recorded and replayed, and everybody fusses and they say it's not. I'm telling you, that was the birth of Unplugged, because MTV saw that benefit. And after that, MTV created a series of Unplugged where they took these rockers and they unplugged them and put them on flat top boxes and had them play and sing without all of the amplification and electrification. So I always remember that I was there when Unplugged pretty much was created. The concept came from John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora, and it came from them trying to do a good thing and help out these people who had been injured so badly. The last little bit of that note is that when John Bon Jovi and Richie Sambora get ready to leave, John Bon Jovi said, for those of you who are here tonight, if you save your ticket stub from this event, bring it with you tomorrow to our appearance in Frankfurt, and you get a free entrance. And we a bunch of us jumped in the car the next day and we went to Frankfurt. And sure enough, we showed that pass. And at first they didn't realize, they couldn't understand what it was. But the word quickly got down to them that, oh yeah, that's the people who, and we got in. And it was an amazing concert. It was amazing on many levels. But from that point on, I never saw anything negative about John Bon Jovi in my heart, because I knew that man, his heart was in the right place. And he went through hell to just help people. And they weren't, and it was amazing. I mean, he didn't care. A lot of those were Germans. They were people from other countries. He helped people. He didn't see nationality. And yet the Germans, who were the producers of the European tour, they were like, no, you can't help the people. It's like crazy. So anyway, I'll let that go at that point. I just wanted to share that with you, because those are the two very, very music memories for me that I just think are amazing. So Unplugged came from a good place. It truly did. And if you're too old for remembering what Unplugged was, you may want to go and look on YouTube. You'll probably find some Unplugged appearances. They were, again, on MTV, and they're called Unplugged. But now you know pretty much where it came from. So with that said, let's get back to it. I am sorry I deviated so much. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm not going to say that. I'm not sorry. I'm glad I shared that with you. I think it's good for me to remember some of these things and to share them with people. Hopefully, you found them interesting and you found it worth the time. But let's get back to it now. And I do not recall. I don't think I had somebody next in line. I don't think so. Anyway, step up and let me know who you are, which deck you want. Again, it's going to be either the Dream Tarot deck, the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, the Angel Healing deck, or the Gilded Tarot deck. And I'm going to take a swig of something there. Tammy says it's my turn. Okay, Tammy, which deck are we doing? Yes, I love that. And Pinky Lee, I love that little image of those music notes too. That's very cool. Tammy. Yes, Tammy, which deck are we doing? And then Jordan, me please, Dream Keepers. Terry, Gilded, please. Tammy. Which deck, Tammy? I asked you to feel it. Oh, okay, good. Okay. That's right, because I got all. That's what I think it was. I feel for you came from that. Tammy, see, you did that to me. You did that to me, because I remember now, because you said feel it, and I'm like, I feel for you because I love you. And that's when I got off on Shaka. Okay, good. I'm loving it. Okay, Tammy, this is for you. By the way, don't forget to hit that like button down below and that subscribe button or follow. Tammy, this is you, Nine of Swords. Tammy, guess what? The ending of the struggle is coming near. You're not at a 10 yet, so it is not over. But guess what? It's coming to an end. Your sleep cycle has been messed up. Tammy, you are not sleeping right. You have not been sleeping right for a while. You've been tossing and turning. You're not getting a good night's sleep. But don't worry. Again, the problems that are keeping you awake are coming to a conclusion. So again, soon enough. They're not done yet. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying they're done. But I'm saying they're coming to a conclusion. Okay? So again, hang in there. The end is near. It's not yet, but it is very, very soon. My neck is broken. There you go. Again, but it's healing again. So, and that's probably again why that sleep cycle is messed up. And that was what's coming to me, is that sleep cycle is messed up. But it will. Super Pinky, thank you for hitting that like button. I appreciate it. I do very much appreciate it. Let's see who else was here. After that, Jordan, and Jordan says Dream Keepers. So let's get back to the Dream Keepers deck for Jordan. And then Terry, you will be following that one with the Gilded Tarot deck. Absolutely. So Jordan and then Terry. Jordan, Page of Cups. I'm loving this. News coming in, good news coming in for you. And this is going to kind of give you a warm, healthy feeling. Don't be surprised if someone's letting you know they're coming to visit, or somebody is recognizing you for something you've done, maybe a celebration coming up soon, anniversary, birthday, whatever. I don't get that sense so much, but this could be what it is. But more importantly, again, don't be surprised if, again, you're getting news that maybe a visitation, either you're going to visit somebody else or they're coming to visit you, or a business trip that's going to bring you in close proximity with somebody. But news is coming in that's going to make you very happy. So good things are coming in front of you. Again, good news is coming to you. So be prepared and embrace it. Gilded Tarot deck for Terry. Terry. My goodness. Terry, 9 of Pentacles. All right, Terry, it's time for you. You're coming to a phase where it is time for you to stop and take inventory. Terry, you need to look at where your finances are. You need to look at where you've invested, and make sure that you're best investing in the right places. You need to look at what your expenditures are. You need to look at your budget. You need to, again, just stop and take notice of your financial situation. Now, I don't know if you're looking at doing this for retirement or for maybe purchasing a house or buying a car or something else. Sometimes that's why this situation comes out. But again, this is a time for you to take an inventory and understand, again, your finances and where the money's going, how it's being spent, and what your financial picture is. This is going to be helpful for you in the near future. So start doing it now, getting that financial outlook in place to help you as you move forward, because down the road, very soon, you're going to need that information. So have it in order now and save yourself the grief. Okay. Next in line is Sylvia. Sylvia, I am going to stick with the Gilded Tarot deck with you. So this one's for you, Sylvia. Sylvia Topeti. Again, don't forget to hit that like button, please. Like the likes. Like the likes. Oh my goodness. Queen of Wands. All right, Queen of Wands. What's happening at work here, Terry? Something's happening at work. I'm getting some energy. This is what this is kind of. Is it Terry? Yes. Is it? No, Sylvia. Sylvia. Something's happening at work. Again, something where you have had to show patience at work. You've had to be patient with somebody. There's somebody at work that is causing a conflict, or somebody who's causing a problem at work, and be patient with that person. Again, you've already been patient, but stay patient with that person. That person needs more attention than anything else. So whoever this is, do not let them get to you. They're not worth it. So again, do not let them kind of control your feelings and emotions. They're not worth it. All right, that's what I'm getting there. Sajini, please do me a favor. See this here? Read this here. Today, I will draw a single card for each person. This will be a predictive card. Read this and then rephrase your question. There are no questions. That's the point. Tell me a tarot deck that you prefer for the one card, and I'll draw it. Just tell me which deck, everybody. Same thing with you, Noni. Read these. I'm in a good mood here. Yes, I know you don't have to apologize. I'm just in a silly mood. I'm being silly. You know, it's funny though. It is funny how we see things and then we don't see them. Like I would read that, but I wouldn't read it, and I get it. I'm good there. So just let me know which deck. And here we have Winter Witch. And Winter Witch, please me next. Absolutely. Angel. The Angel Healing deck. Oh, Winter Witch. I'm loving that. The Angel. Again, this is one of my favorite decks. This is my go-to deck. I love this deck. I've actually given this deck as a gift. And people who receive this deck, when they get it, they always have the same feelings I do. They always have such great response with this deck. So again, it's called the Angel Healing deck. And I keep it in this box. This is not one that I put in a cloth. It's not one that I put into a wooden box or any kind of special boxes. Believe it or not, I still keep it in its original box. This is the original box. See it? The Angel Healing with Angels deck, and this is such an amazing deck. So if you ever find it, I don't know if they even produce it anymore. I don't know, but if you ever find it and you want a great deck for energy, everybody I've given this to, they love it, and it comes back with such positive confirmations with it. Okay, so Winter Witch, this one's for you. Interesting. It's having me shuffle quite a bit for some reason. There we go. Okay. Enchantment. Winter Witch, it's time to live a little bit. It's time to let your hair down. It's time for you to start telling the universe what you want and dream big. Dream big. Tell the universe again, start doing some manifesting, start using affirmations, start telling the universe what you want, and again, dream big, because they're going to come to you. Enchantment, again, believing, open yourself up to the amazing things that life has to give you, and don't be surprised that it's more than what you're going to get, more than even what you asked for, because again, this is a phase in which it's time for you. It's time for you to it's just time for you to again embrace and open up. So again, dream big, think big, and send those manifestations out there. Manifest big. Okay, don't be afraid to reach for the stars, because you may grab one, and that is a good thing, not a bad thing. Okay. Next in line. Who is next in line? Let's see. You're right on point. Thank you, Winter Witch. I appreciate that. Nomi. Let's see. Sanjay, please do a card for me. Any deck. I'm going to stay with the Angel Healing deck then. Sajini. Sajini, blessings. Sajini, you have been asking, praying, hoping for something, and the blessings are coming your way. Again, your prayers are being answered. Continue to ask for continue to prayer. Continue to ask Spirit, ask whichever deity you choose to that is part of you. Make sure, Sajini, that you are continue to ask, but the blessings are coming your way. So again, you are being blessed. You will eventually receive what it is you're asking for, but continue to see it, continue to ask for it. And again, it's kind of like I was telling the previous person, ask for the stars. Don't be afraid to ask for. It's funny, we tend to think, okay, I'm only going to ask for this because I can get this. Well, if you can get this, then why are you asking? It's what you're going to get. So again, dream big, hope big, wish big, and expect big. Okay, appreciate that. Next in line, Patricia. Let me know which deck you want. Patricia, also Nomi, let me know the deck. Is it the Dreamkeeper's Tarot deck? Is it the Gilded Tarot deck? Is it the Rider-Waite, or is it the Angel Healing deck? Let me know which is your preference, anybody. And don't forget to hit that like button down there, okay? Appreciate that very, very much. Also, those follow and subscribe buttons, they work very well. So if you're on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. And if you're on Facebook, hit the follow button, please. That would be great. Do one for my blessings. Let me know which deck. Again, I need to know with the deck. Dreamkeeper Tarot deck for Patricia. Noni, yes, Noni, you keep asking, but tell me which deck. While I wait for Noni to tell me which deck, I'm going to do the Dreamkeepers for Patricia. Here we go. Again, my blessings, tell me which deck, and I will do you as well. Noni says any deck. Okay, Patricia, here we go. Eight of Pentacles. This is okay. No, Patricia, right? This is Patricia. Patricia, education. Do not forsake your education. Stay with your education. You need to learn something. Again, learning, educating, getting knowledge. There's a phase coming in front of you where you need to start learning something, where something is going to be coming in. So again, so make sure that you are ready and prepared for it. Again, this is the education card. So embrace education, be prepared. Learning is coming your way. When you're given the opportunity to take a class, you're given the opportunity to stay in school, whatever it is, when it comes to education, take that route because it's leading you in a specific way. Noni, I'm going to stay with the same deck, and this one's for you, Noni. Oh my gosh, the cards flew out everywhere and went crazy. What is happening, Noni? Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. And the Justice card. Knight of Pentacles and the Justice card. I love it, love it, love it. Well, Noni, this can be two ways. It can be seen in two situations. Noni. Excuse me. The Knight of Pentacles, when you see the Knight of Pentacles is get moving forward. You'll be moving forward eventually. And it's like, is there a legal situation that you're involved in? Are you seeing a legal situation or some kind of situation of right and wrong and that you were drawn into? Don't worry, you're going to be moving through it. So don't be panicked about it. You're going to be moving through it. This is the Knight of Pentacles. You're going to come out with financially okay. So this is the okay financial card. But again, I'm seeing a situation that is like a justice situation, maybe a legal situation, but that legal situation will resolve itself in a way that is to your liking. So know that. Nope, not relationship situation. This is a legal situation. So not a relationship situation. Let's see. My blessings. Angel healing deck. Yes, here we go. And Lewis, are you asking for the angel healing deck as well? Is that what I saw there? I'm sorry, it went off the screen so fast. Sandra, again, let me know which deck that you are interested in getting a reading from. Is it going to be the angel healing deck, the Rider-Waite, the Dreamkeeper's Tarot, or the Gilded Tarot? Again, my blessings. This one's for you. Enchantment. This card keeps coming out a lot today. I don't know what's happening. There's 44 cards in this deck, and yet enchantment comes out. Again, you got to start believing. Dream big. My blessings. Dream big. Go big. Expect everything. Want everything. Whatever it is you want, go bigger than that. Again, this is the enchantment time. This is a time for you to be you, to let your hair down, to have fun, and to ask the universe for anything and everything it can bring to you. Maybe use some positive affirmations such as, I am living my full and best abundant life. I want for nothing. I live my full and best abundant life. I want for nothing. I am living my fullest and best abundant life, and I want for nothing. What better affirmation is there of that one? Again, you're telling the world, let whatever is there for me, let me have it. I'm loving it. That's one of them. You can keep that in mind, okay? Asandra, yes, Asandra, Dreamkeeper's deck. Yep, let's go to the Dreamkeeper's deck. Again, if you'd like a reading, I'm doing one card. See that one card down there? All I need you to do is tell me which deck. Is it going to be the Dreamkeeper's Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, the Angel Healing deck, or is it going to be the Rider-Waite? And this one is for Asanda. Asanda, is that right? Did I get it right? Asanda. Asanda, has your grandfather passed? Your grandfather on your mother's side? Has he passed? Because there is a gentleman here who is telling me that he is your grandfather on your mother's side. He is maybe about 5'10", 5'11", maybe a little shorter than that. I'm getting chest area. I don't know if it was lungs or heart. He's been gone for a few years. He's not as though he's not recently departed. He's been gone for a few years. It's interesting because I don't think he's from the U.S. because I'm getting the feeling of again overseas. Um, Jeez. I'm trying to figure out where this. It's warm. It's dry. It's warm and dry where he lived. Anyway, I'm trying to get the message he's trying to give me. Do you have a son? You have a South Africa. Okay, you have a son, correct? You have a son who is um, a son. Something about the son. Something about your son. Is your son in school? Is he educated? Is he? Did he go to college? Is again? I'm getting education. I'm getting something about education. Is he thinking about going to college? Is he going to college? Is he considering pursuing something in education? Because I'm getting the feeling again. He's telling me that he needs to pursue education. He needs to pursue. He needs education. He needs education. Primary school. Okay. Yeah, he needs to stay. Yeah, there's something about there's something very important to him about education. Your grandfather is very insistent about something with education. Check on your son. Check up on your son in education because apparently there's something happening here that is testing him at a point where he's getting frustrated with education. So is he having a rough time in school right now? Is there something happening? Your grandfather's telling me that you should reach out to the school, talk to your son. There's something happening in school that is just not it's not good, and it could he's worried about it impacting your child in the future when it comes to school because again it's something that he's worried about for your child. This experience could again have a long lasting presence is what I'm saying. So he's suggesting for you to again speak to your son, speak to the school, make sure there's nothing going on because apparently there's something happening there and you need to be aware of it. And he's not sure that you are aware of it, but it's something that could have a lasting impact. So keep that in mind, okay, if you don't mind. Let me pick up a card because the card went flying. There we go. I'm back. Okay. I do not recall where we left off. Can somebody help me? Who was I getting ready to read, or who did I finish reading? I don't recall. Sorry, when spirit comes in, they just jump right in. So unfortunately, I get sidetracked. Sorry. Who was it? Does anyone remember? Can you help me out here? Or I can just move on and somebody will yell at me. Oh, so Asandra, you're doing a card for you. Okay, good. And it was the Dream Tarot, right? The Dream Keeper's Tarot for you, Asandra. Is that right? Rebecca, do me a favor. Read here. And then once you figure that one out, let me know which deck, okay? Sandra. Again, if you're interested in a reading, I don't need anything more than you to tell me what the tarot deck is. Is it going to be the Dream Keepers, the Gilded Tarot, the Angel Healing deck, or the Rider-Waite deck? The rest is nice, but the most important thing is I need to know which decks. Okay, so this one's for you again, Asandra. Nine of Wands, Asandra. Yes, again, this is kind of again what we're. There's a lot of this going on right now. I don't know what's happening. A lot of nines happening right now. A lot of people kind of stuck in a moment of reflection. So Sandra, don't be surprised if you are in this situation and you're being in this situation for a while. You are kind of in a reflective mode. You're kind of looking at where you are now, what you want to do in the future, what you brought you to where you are, and how you want to proceed. Again, this is a reflective period of time of understanding and knowing where you are, what you want to do, and get ready because the 10 is next. And the 10 is closing a cycle. Once that cycle closes, a new cycle will start. And if you are prepared, if you have taken the time to look at what it is you want to do, what it is you think you need to do, what it is that will make you happy when you start this new cycle, it'll make it easier for you to transition into that. Okay. So again, new cycle in front of you, getting ready to do that. Okay. Let's see. Let's go with Angel Healing deck for Lewis Black. Absolutely. Here we go, Lewis Black, the Tower card. Change is coming. Change is coming. Now, this card, there are two change cards in the tarot deck. There's the Death card and there's the Tower card. Lewis, the Tower card tells you there are things out of your control that are starting to change, and you can either ride with it and benefit from it, or you can fight it and not benefit as much. So be prepared. Change is coming. Change is coming to you partially because it's outside of your purview, and it will happen. And so know that change will be coming to you. But as it does, ride with it and figure out a way to benefit from it. Maximize that potential. Okay? Embrace the change. It's a positive thing. Do not be afraid of that change. Next was Euphoria. And Euphoria told me, okay, come on. Sorry, guys. This thing gets sometimes sideways on me. Euphoria. Where are you again? It went, there you go. Where is it? Dang it. Euphoria even told me that Rider Waite. Okay, super. We will do Rider Waite. Again, Euphoria Pooch. This one is for you. Drop those swords. Let it go. You're having a conflict with somebody else or an internal conflict. I am not certain which. Usually the wands is the internal struggle. You're in struggle. You're in conflict, and let it go. The swords are being. It's not worth it. Don't do the struggle. Don't do the struggle. Let it go. Move on. Do not keep putting bad energy into bad energy. Let the struggle, let that conflict go. If you're having issues with somebody, just drop it and move on. Let it go, and don't try to make up for it. Don't try to come back quickly because those words right now, they're sore. There's some open wounds. There's some energy there that's negative, and anything you say will not be taken the right way. So don't try to finesse it. Don't try to fix it. Let it go for now. And let things just kind of simmer and heal. There's a time for healing for all things. This is the time, okay? So keep that in mind. Let it go for now, okay? Let's see, who is next? Euphoria. If you have to ask, unfortunately, what I would say is if you're asking who that conflict is with, then maybe it wasn't resonating with you, and therefore maybe not for you. But I would suggest that if you're in conflict, you know who your conflict is with. Like, that's my point. So if it did not resonate, that's fine, and I hope that it would, but don't feel bad that if it doesn't. But again, if you're in more than one conflict, then I would be probably using that same thing because you're just overdrawn. So if you're having conflict at work and at family, then again, you can figure out what you need to do, because the reality is that's a whole lot of conflict. Nobody wants that much conflict in their life. At least I would think not. Anyway. Hello, could I get a card, please? Just popped up as I opened the app. Open to messages for any deck. Okay, super. Who is this I'm reading their thing for? Smith, this one's for you. And I'm also using the Dreamkeeper's Tarot for you, Smith. This is for you. And don't forget, everybody, hit that like button. I keep saying it over and over, and I know you don't like to hear it. Probably you're tired of it. But and then Lonely Star, you are next. And Lonely Star, I need to know what deck we're going with. Okay, Smith, this one's for you, and this is the. And then Gypsy, you'll follow that, but you have to help me remember that, Gypsy. Otherwise, I will forget. Smith, again, this one's for you. Queen of Cups. I'm loving this. Patient energy, a lot of emotional stuff happening right now. You need to be patient, and you need to be loving and caring. Right now, you need to open up your heart and be prepared to receive, because some good stuff's coming your way, and people are depending on you. So let down your shields, let down your armor, drop your swords and knives. The conflicts are over, all those kind of things. This is a time for just a time to love and care and be. So reach out to your family, and reach out to your friends. Make that connection again. This is a time for you to be connecting with family and friends and reconnecting for those whom you haven't spoken to in a while. Okay. So I would suggest doing that. Lonely Star, this one is for you. And this is also, again, from the Dreamkeeper's Tarot deck. And Lonely Star, the Temperance card, you need to be patient. Patience. Patience. As you put the pieces together, again, patience is required. Things are not going to get easier quite yet. So be patient as things do fall into balance. Again, this is the balance card as well. So as things fall into balance, again, you will have some more frustrating times ahead of you, but be patient because the end is coming closer, just not yet. Okay. Angel healing deck for Rebecca. Absolutely. Gypsy, did I do you yet? I don't know. I don't think so. So Rebecca, I'm going to do you and then I'm going to do Gypsy because I think I haven't done Gypsy yet. So Rebecca, this one's for you. Celebration. Look what's coming to you, Rebecca. Celebration time. I'm loving this. The good times are coming. Be prepared. Be ready to celebrate. Be ready to embrace it and ride that wave because the energy is so positive. As soon as that came out, I felt chills and happiness. So Rebecca, right in front of you is such a good time. Things are going to be better and you will see that. Next in line is Gypsy. Gypsy, this one's for you as well. Healing. Time for healing, Gypsy. You need to heal yourself. That's you need to figure, again, something's happening with you. Something's not quite right. It's a chemical situation, a chemical imbalance, a situation where you're just feeling yucky. You're not feeling you're not feeling the full you anymore. You're feeling like part of you's been left somewhere and you're kind of searching for it. It's like an energy has left you and you just feel half there. Well, heal. It's time to heal. Take the time and heal. Find out what it is that needs to be added back in and make that happen. Okay, Gypsy, this is the right time to do it. Thank you so much for the porn, Mr. Love Chat, whatever. But can you do it some other place? Thank you so much. Sorry, folks. I hate when they do that. But I guess the trolls find you when you're out there, right? Let's see. Tatiana Desire. I'll pick a deck. Okay, I'll pick a deck. How about I pick the Gilded Tarot deck for you, Tatiana? Okay. And so Gilded Tarot for Tatiana. Victoria says, no, Lavala, no. It's like, Lord have mercy. They are always in there, Victoria. They pop in even when you don't want them to. Judgment card. Love this, Tatiana. When this card comes out, it tells you you have putting a lot of good stuff out in the world. You have been helping a lot of people. You've been putting a lot of positive energy out, and that energy is coming back to you. So be prepared, be ready for it, because good things are coming to you. Again, what energy you put out, you're getting back. Now, if you have been a naughty young lady and have been putting out some negative stuff, don't be surprised if the negatives coming back to you, because again, judgment brings back to you what you put forth. But again, I love that. Yeah, we rebuke that lustful spirit. Well, sometimes, not today. Not during readings, right? During readings we do, but not otherwise. But anyway, back to you, Tatiana. Back to again, if you've been putting good stuff out there, it's coming back to you. Get ready to embrace that. That energy is getting ready to come back to you. Universe is giving you a benefit based on what you've given to others. That is a great feeling. I'm loving it. Nicole McCoy says that she would like an angel healing deck reading. Absolutely, Nicole. Let's see. Heather, yeah, let me know which deck, Heather. Again, it's going to be the Dream Keepers, the Gilded Tarot, or the Angel Healing deck. I'm going to not use the Rider-Waite for some reason. I'm just not, that energy's not there. So that'll be it. So remind me who I just said. Tatiana, Victoria, Nicole. Well, Nicole, this is your, right? Nicole. I love the name Nicole. Last night it's interesting because somebody came in at the end. It was a mediumship situation. Somebody came in and it was her mother. She died in July, and the woman's name was Pat, and it was Nicole who was supposedly here, but apparently not. And so it was interesting that Pat was here last night too. And then when I saw your name, but again, that was a Nicole as well. You're not the same Nicole. I'm not saying that. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that. But last night, Pat came in, who was that Nicole's mom, and she had died in July, and she was here. And then for some reason, Nicole, who was supposed to be here, wasn't here. And I was like, what? It's crazy. So Angel Healing deck. Yes, thank you, Pinky, for reminding me. Please press that like button. I would appreciate it. Also, that follow and subscribe button. Here we go. Celebration. Oh, I'm loving this too. Time to celebrate. It's coming near. You're getting ready to close a cycle. But, in this situation, what I'm getting from the celebration card is you need it. because you've been going through some messy stuff. And Nicole, I'm getting some feelings of messiness and of just kind of, again, a very not positive feeling of where you are and where you have been. But it's time to celebrate, because you're coming into a celebration time. You're coming into a time where good times are coming. So be prepared to, again, embrace and enjoy life, because you've earned it. You've paid penance. You've dealt with some messy stuff. And so the messy stuff is coming to an end. Celebration is right in front of you. Loving it. Oh, wow. My mom's birthday is in July. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. But your mom is still on this side, correct? She didn't pass over. And your mom's not Pat, is she? Toxic breakup. Yep. Not surprised. Yep. So celebration again. It's leaving the mess behind. Yep. Good. Let's see. Again, if you want a reading, please tell me which deck. So put your name under your name. Just tell me a deck. And it's going to be the Dream Keeper's Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, or the Angel Healing deck. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So unfortunately, that visitation was not for you. But it was interesting that she is in July. That's crazy. Well, man, time is getting ready to close. I have 10 more minutes, and then I'm out of here. So, Brian, let me know which tarot deck. Is it going to be a Dreamkeeper Tarot, the Gilded Tarot, or the Angel Healing deck? Again, everybody, let me know. Bella, very fantastic. Angel Healing. This one's for you, Bella. Thank you, Pinky. I'll get you, Victoria. Let me know which deck it is, please. Yes, Brian, this one's for you. Or is it Bella? Is it Brian? Bella? I don't know. Who was I doing first, Brian or Bella? Bella. I think I was doing Bella first. Okay. Bella, this is your forgiveness. Bella, forgive yourself first. If you want to forgive everybody else, that's wonderful, but forgive yourself first. Forgiveness starts at home, okay? And forgiveness is actually for you. It's interesting when you forgive somebody else. They don't care. They're removed on. They don't give a damn. It's not the act of forgiveness doesn't help them. It helps you not letting them take up space in your head, not letting them rent valuable space in your head. So again, forgive. Be prepared to forgive and forgive people and forgive yourself. Don't beat yourself up so much. Brian, the next one is for you, and it's also from the Angel Healing deck. Intentions. Set your intentions, Brian. Tell the world, tell the universe what it is you want. Speak them loudly. Do not hide them. Do not whisper them. Do not think them. Tell the world and the universe what it is you want, what it is you're looking for in life, what it is you want to come to you. Make sure you speak it out, shout it out, tell it out. Do it every day. Do it every day, the same time every day, 7 a.m., 8 a.m. I don't care when you set your time, but tell it every day before you go to bed. Just say, hey, this is what I want. This is me. And one of the things, again, is I am living my highest and best abundant life. I want for nothing, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you want. Use that thing. Put it out there. When you put it out there, it comes back to you. Again, this is time for the universe to listen to your intentions. So make sure you work that. The stone behind me is actually my fireplace. And it's larger than it looks. I'm 6'1", and I can stand inside the fireplace and will not bump my head on top. It's quite large, but yeah, I love that fireplace. It's one of the reasons why we bought this house. Thank you for noticing. I appreciate that so much. Yep, speak it out, shout it out. Exactly. That's exactly right, Pinky. Speak it out and shout it out. Blessings. Thank you. Namaste. You're welcome, Brian. Absolutely. Let's see. I need to go back because I told somebody else here. Heather Sturgill, and she wants the Dream Keepers. Absolutely, Heather. Seven of Pentacles. It's interesting because the Seven of Pentacles is a card that tells me, I'm loving this image here. It's a very unique image. You see it here? It's quite interesting. It's fascinating. Anyway, but the Seven of Pentacles is saying that you have really been working on something, and it is getting ready to pay off. You've been putting a lot of effort in. So Heather, don't be surprised if down the road very soon you're going to start seeing a payoff of something you've been working on a while, something that you felt has not been moving forward, something you felt have you been working and working and working and nothing. And don't be surprised if now that nothing comes to something all of a sudden. And you're going to say, wait a minute, I've done it all this time and nothing, and now boom, this now. Well, that's how it works. So don't be surprised. Again, you've been working and toiling away. You have put the labor behind it. You've harvested, you kind of tilled the field, you planted the seed, you fertilized it, you put water there, the sun grew, you took the time to make sure the weeds were taken out. It's that kind of feeling. It's like, again, you put a lot of work in and nothing, and now boom, all of a sudden the plants are popping up and you're like, wow, that was quick. Well, it wasn't quick. You put the work in. So again, you're starting to see you're going to be seeing very soon some benefits of your work, and it will be positive benefits. Embrace them, love them, and enjoy them. Absolutely. So next is Shakti, and you want the Gilded Tarot deck, Shakti Sirius. Knight of Pentacles. Money is good. Your money is good, and money will be good for you. You're not going to have financial trouble for a while, at least. Again, you're in control of your finances. Make sure you stay in control of your finances. Spend wisely, spend well, buy good stuff. Don't just buy wasteful stuff. Again, your finances are not a problem. And if they have been a problem, don't worry, because again, you're getting control of your finances. So if you've been having some financial problems, then you're coming out of those and you have now taken control of your finances. And that is also a very good thing. Let's see what else is happening here. Last call. Yes, Pinky. Angel deck, Facebook user. Yes, I will do the angel deck. Absolutely. You are welcome, Shotki. Balance. Facebook user, balance. Make sure you try to find balance in your life. Make sure you're balancing work with home. You're balancing your money situation. You're balancing your needs. You're balancing the time you spend with your family and with your friends. Make sure that you're spending quality time with you as well. Often we spend so much time helping and working with other people, we forget about ourselves. So again, make sure you take the time and work with yourself as well. Find that balance in life. Okay. I don't know what to do next. Any advice, please? Neptune, read. read. Love you, but you got to read. Next, angel deck, Victoria. Victoria, I am so sorry. You have been here forever, and I apologize because I have constantly. So I don't know. I apologize. This is for you, Victoria. Body care. Victoria, take care of yourself. This is you needing to be taking care of yourself. Again, it's body care. Make sure you pay attention to yourself. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some attention. Your angel, I'm giving you more than one card because you've earned it. Your Archangel Michael is watching over you. He's helping you through this. Again, take care of yourself. You have not been paying enough attention to your body, to your physical source, the energy that you have, and you need to take better care of yourself. You need to give yourself the love and attention that you deserve. Archangel Michael is there to help you find your way through it. He's been sending you signs. Have you not been feeling well? Have you been feeling some downtimes? Have you been going through some little things where little headaches and aches and pains and low energy? Because I'm getting the feeling that they've been sending you signs to remind you need to take care of yourself, and you've been ignoring the signs. So I'm getting the fact you need signs. Again, you need to surrender and release those things that are driving you crazy. Let the energy flow through you. Again, surrender the fact that that you can't control everything. You stop abusing yourself and beating yourself up because you can't do everything. You're not that super person. Nobody is. Just give yourself a break. And that's what they're asking you for. Give yourself a break. Take care of yourself. Give yourself focus on what your body needs. Make sure you take care of it. Also, in this situation, I would strongly suggest, since Archangel Michael's involved, give your spiritual self a little more attention as well. Find your spirit guide. Reach out and try to reach out to your spirit and connect your spirit guide. Also, find your quiet time. Make sure that you give yourself a quiet time and to connect to that. Okay. Keep that in mind, all right, if you don't mind. Kathy Marie, love and light. Thank you, Kathy. You too. If you'd like a reading, Kathy, let me know. We're drawing one card. Tell me which deck. Is it the Angel Healing deck? Is it the Gilded Tarot deck or the Dream Keepers deck? Same thing with you, Meg. Mecamancilla, whatever. I don't know how to say that. Anyway, not a problem. Let me know. Mecamancilla, whatever. Tell me the deck. Everybody, tell me which deck you want. That's the important thing. No questions necessary. Again, Dreamkeeper Tarot deck, the Gilded Tarot deck, or the Angel Healing deck. Okay. And then if you tell me which deck, I'll draw a card for you. And we are almost done. Wow, this is quick. I'm waiting on you guys before we end. I want to use whether deck resonates with you most. Okay, for you, I'm going to the Gilded Tarot deck, whatever. I can't say that name. Okay. And Kathy, same for you. Okay, I'm going to go both of you guys with this here. So for the whatever it is, Meki is okay. Okay, Meki. Meki, this is you. You need to focus, Meki. You're a little bit out of focus. You're kind of chasing a lot of things at one time. You need to stop, take a few minutes, figure out what is the most important, focus on that, and then move forward. Focus, focus, focus. That is your key for the near future. Focus, focus, focus. Okay? And then with Kathy. Kathy, this one's for you. And then Letty, you will be next. And then Letty, you will be last. So there will be the last person in this evening, this morning. Kathy, this one's for you. Kathy, Eight of Swords. Kathy, you don't feel bad. You are in a time where, again, you're feeling frustrated. You can't move forward and back without seeing a way forward. Again, it seems like no matter what choices you make, those choices are not going to be beneficial. So at this point, Kathy, the cards are trying to tell you, take the time. Make sure that you don't make any rash decisions. Make sure you think all the way through them, and make sure that as you move forward, this may be not the time to move forward. This may be the time to just kind of let things simmer and give things a chance to work out. Again, this is not a time to again, this is not a knight card. A knight would take you, and when I say knight, not N-I-G-H-T, this is K-N-I-G-H-T. This is not a knight card, this is energy. This is a card that says, again, you feel like you can't move forward, and you feel like no matter which direction you go, it is not a winning situation. So probably I would suggest not to make any decisions right now, especially rash decisions. Just kind of let things kind of simmer down a little bit first, okay? Then who was the last one? Letty. Letty wanted the Angel Healing deck. Was it Letty? Yeah, it was Letty, right? I think it was Letty. Yes, Letty, I think you are the last of the Mohicans. Here we go. Letty, forgiveness. Again, the forgiveness card. This has been the second most popular card in this deck today for some reason. The enchantment card came out tons of times. This is the second. And this is the forgiveness card. And when you see this again, Letty, you got to forgive yourself, and you got to forgive those around you. You have got to let things go. This is, again, let go, let God. Let things go. You're holding on to some stuff that's just messy inside you, and it's not helping you or anybody else. The other people, they don't give a damn. They're moved on already. You're not hurting them in any way. The problem is you're kind of frustrating yourself. So again, let it go. Let go, let God, and just move on. Don't continue to begrudge people, because the reality is they've moved on. Okay, so let go. Just forgive and move on. And the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. That's the most important thing. Okay, the forgiveness is not for them, it's for you. When you forgive, then you can move on. Then you stop letting them rent space in your head. Let's see. With that said, I think we are done. That is the evening, the day, the morning, whichever time zone you're in. Thank you everybody for popping in. Don't forget, again, before you head out, hit like buttons if you haven't done it yet. Subscribe buttons if you haven't done that yet, or the follow button depending on which service you're on. Okay. And with that said, I will be back next Wednesday evening and then next Thursday morning. Usually I have a partner with me and we do some long, intense readings. This was a little bit of a different thing today. And so I hope everybody had a good day with this. The End Walk in Love. Thank you, Pinky. I appreciate that. And you as well. Thank you for being here, Pinky, and for kind of helping to navigate the waters. I do appreciate that. Also, if you are psychic or you believe you have some psychic abilities, you as well, Jojo, have a great weekend. Everybody have a great weekend. But yeah, Jojo, have a great weekend as well. If you think you have some psychic abilities and you want to explore the psychic abilities, we teach a free, let me say that, Don, free class on Tuesday evenings. It is, you're welcome, Pinky. It is through Zoom. And so all you have to do is email me on the email that's down here on the bottom. And when you email me and tell me you'd like to join the class, I will send you a link, usually about 3 to 4 hours before the class starts on Tuesday. And you hit that link, it brings you right into the class. And the classes run 6 p.m. West Coast time, 9 p.m. East Coast time, US time, and they run for 2 hours. And everybody can come in. We have people from all levels of experience. We have people who are very much beginners. We have people who are intermediate. We have people who are advanced. We have people who are super advanced. And you never know what you'll experience when you're in there. One of the funnest, or one of the most memorable experiences this past week was when one of our mediums was doing an exercise with one of our other classmates, and a spirit came in, which was her grandmother, and her grandmother visited with her, and the girl was in tears because she hadn't connected with grandmother in a long time, and yet the medium was able to have her come in. So again, you never know what you get in that class. But again, if you're looking at pursuing, developing, growing, understanding, or even thinking if you have psychic abilities, then that's a class you may want to consider. Send us an email at down here, at advice@sonoranmystictarot.com. It's right here again, advice@sonoranmystictarot.com, and we'll add you to the list. With that said, I'm out of here. Again, have a great weekend, y'all. Blessings to everybody, healing energy to everybody. I hope you go well this weekend and go forth, and make sure that you take a little time for yourself, because we all need that. And sometimes if we don't take it, we wind up getting smacked upside the head by a 2x4 from spirit that says, damn it, take your time. So go ahead and do it, okay? Have a great weekend, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Bye-bye.